Hello, welcome back. So in this lesson we are going to be talking about the assembly features. So if we click on this drop down, we have all these features that can be added in the assembly mode. So what that means is any feature you add in this assembly would only be applied in the assembly mode but not in the part mode. So a good example would be let's say I want to do an extrude cut. So we'll select the plane. So let's just say the front plane. And please, anything we do in this lesson, please save your work now. Anything we do in this lesson is just for example purpose. So don't save anything we do in this lesson. So we'll click on the front plane and sketch. And let's just draw a rectangle on that plane, normal 2, something like that, and exit that sketch. And now that we have our sketch, what we want to do is go into our assembly, and under the assembly feature we want to pick an extrude cut. So now we have the extrude cut, which is, so we're just going to do through all. So cutting through that part through all. And now the only thing we have to select is selected component. So we have to either do, so pretty much the selected components means the components you select all, you can cut through all components there. So that is what we'll do, and we'll click OK. And as you can see, that extrude cut is cutting through that component in that assembly. But when I open this part file, I'll right click and open. As you can see, the extrude cut doesn't exist on the part level, it only exists in the assembly. So I'm going to close that, and as you can see, so we can right click on this feature and edit it, and now we have the pretty much the component, the selected, all components selected. And if we want to select component, and we'll uncheck that auto select. Now if you want this extrude cut to cut through certain part, you can uncheck the part you want it not to cut through. So any part you uncheck, this extrude cut would not cut through it, but any part you select, the extrude cut will cut through it. And that is how that feature works. And another thing is, let's say if we want to add a fillet, we can add a fillet to this bolt on that, not on the face, on the edge, something like that. And anything we apply with this feature, like I said, only exists in the assembly. So we'll click OK. So now if I right click and open that part file for that bolt, as you can see, the fillet does not exist on it. So that is pretty much how the assembly feature works. Any feature you use, assembly feature you use, will only be applied in the on the assembly level but not on the part level. And that is pretty much it. Thank you. If you have any question, please feel free to leave a comment, and I'll definitely answer your question in further details. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next lecture. Bye.